Good morning. It's 9:27. All morning long, we are checking out towns along the Minnesota River.
And Granite Falls is one of those towns. It just happens to be home to the Fagen Fighters WWII Museum.
Joe Mason spoke with the man who started it all, the museum, all about the importance of remembering D-Day. As Minnesota lives, so Minnesota Week continues.
This is the 4th Infantry Division landing on Utah Beach.
Every day, he looks into his father's eyes.
So when you see these guys, you think of your dad?
Oh, absolutely.
Ron Fagen built this statue of the landing on Utah Beach during the D-Day invasion.
They freed the world.
A picture of Ron's late father, Ray, his dog tags, and letters home to his mother are all part of the Fagen Fighters WWII Museum.
It was tough for these guys.
Ron founded the museum a decade ago to honor all those who served in World War II.
They're all brave, and they did what they're supposed to do, you know, follow orders and do what they had to do.
The museum holds dozens of vintage warplanes and vehicles.
Any day you might show up, you might see one of these fighters in the air. Like we say in this museum, if the tires, whether it's an airplane or World War II vehicles, the tires are on the floor, either run or fly. They do break down, though. Now, if they break down, it's when they break down.
Visitors from around the world visit the museum.
You know the old saying, like that ball field in Iowa, if you build it, they'll come? That's kind of been the situation here. We get a lot of people from France, from England, from Germany, along from the United States.
Allison Ketcher came here from Fort Myers, Florida.
I wanted to come here to visit the museum. I'm a very patriotic individual, along with my family. Grew up in the military, so it means a lot to have a museum like this. Honestly, it almost brings tears to my eyes just because it's just phenomenal.
Were you part of the 8th Air Force then?
Yes.
The museum attracts special visitors.
We had all kinds of airplanes.
Like 98-year-old World War II vet Robert Holmstrom, who stopped by for the 80th anniversary of the D-Day invasion.
They were just like running on the beach. And the Germans were shooting. They were ready for us. That was really bad.
The Normandy invasion happened.
Ron knows just how bad. His father fought in the D-Day invasion.
My father was in the 4th Infantry, and they landed on Utah Beach.
Ron's dad survived the war.
Never really talked about it at all.
But he carried the scars of battle for decades.
He'd wake up in the middle of the night with this terrible nightmares.
Of all the people that visit this museum, Ron wishes one could come back and see what he's built. His father, Ray.
I'm proud of my dad. He's an amazing guy.
The D-Day exhibit has real sand taken from Utah Beach.
That's the bronze of him right there.
The first man in the statue is Ron's father.
And you thank God for letting him live.
In this museum, the past lives, teaching the future about those brave souls who answered the call of duty. In Granite Falls, Joe Mason, 5 Eyewitness News.
We want to take a look at some more Minnesota stories right along the Minnesota River for you. During World War II, the U.S. government asked Cargill, which made large barges to haul grain, to build ships for the war. Well, Savage, a Minnesota river town, was selected because the government was concerned about attacks on either coast. So, starting in 1943, Cargill built ships to carry oil and gas. They were about as long as a football field. They carried 130 people and fuel supply to forces fighting in the Pacific Theater.
The proximity to the Minnesota River, which connects to the Mississippi River, it would have been relatively easy from their perspective to just build the ships here inland, sail it down the river, and then out to the Pacific.
So if you're thinking about that, how in the world could that ship go down the Minnesota River? They were too large in reality for the Minnesota River. So the Army Corps of Engineers dredged a 14-mile stretch, 9 feet deep, to allow the ships to pass. And by the war's end, Port Cargill had built 18 ocean-going ships for the Navy and 4 towboats for the Army.
And now let's talk about the historic bridge over the Minnesota River. We're talking about the Mendota Bridge. It's between Fort Snelling and Mendota Heights. Construction took 200 men and 2 years to complete. It's estimated to have cost $1.8 million in 1926 money, but that was like $4 million now or something. I did the evaluation a little bit earlier. The comparison is quite amazing. 24 and 26 is when it was built.
So the Mendota Bridge was dedicated to the Gopher gunners of the 151st Field Artillery who died in World War I. Some call it the mile-long bridge, but it is not a mile long. It's about 1,000 feet short of being a mile long. Added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1979. And if we took the kids for a bike ride one day. I know I've shared the story 100 times. Have you done this too?
No.
I haven't heard it.
And we took the kids across the river on that bridge.
Didn't know it was that long?
It was pretty intense because they were pretty little. And the traffic's going by 65 miles an hour, right there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a barricade, but anyway. If you ever do that,
things you do as parents.
just keep that in mind.
Hey, if you'd like to look back at Joe's So Minnesota stories, you can head to the KSTP YouTube page. We'll be right back.